What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. First of all, I just want to apologize if there's a lot of echo in this video. My walls aren't soundproof. I know you guys see the title, how I built a six-figure business in a global pandemic. Well, I mean, just in a pandemic, basically. Real quick, I just want to talk about, this isn't like trying to me flex on you guys. This is just to show you that a regular person can literally do anything that they want. If I can do this, you behind the camera right now that are watching through a phone screen, laptop, TV, whatever you're watching, dude, you can do this. This is literally the sole purpose of this video, is to just show you guys that you can start right now and you can do anything you want. You literally just have to put your mind to it. First of all, a little about me. I am 20 years old. I was formerly in college, not anymore. I still live with my parents. It's just not the right financial decision right now. I could move out, but like, you know, why would I? I'm blessed to be where I live right now. I have a roof over my head. A few things more that I want to get out of the way before people in the comments. I pay for everything myself. My parents don't give me money. This was not a parent-funded business. Let me start with what I do. For those people that may be new to the channel or that you don't know, I don't know, maybe you don't watch my videos or something. So basically what I do is I'm a sneaker reseller. There's different forms of reselling sneakers, but this is what I do personally. So say there's someone that has a shoe that they've had for a while. They don't want it anymore. Maybe they have to pay bills or whatever, have to pay a car payment. They don't want those shoes anymore. That's where I come in. I give them an offer for the shoes. Reasonable offer, honestly. I'm not a person that lowballs, like extremely low. I know there's some people out there that do that, but I try to get my bread. I just try to make my margins and then we're good to go. I buy the shoe from them and then I would resell it on my Instagram. Website is coming soon. I know you guys have been asking for it a lot. Then I sell it on my Instagram for a profit. And then I just rinse and repeat. You guys can see some of the shoes behind me. I also have more over here, but you guys can't see it. So yeah, that's basically what I do. I try to sell anywhere from 150 to 200 pairs a month. You guys probably want to know, people that clicked on this video, is how I did it. And it's honestly, it's not some crazy formula. I'm gonna give you like F of X is all that. Trust me, I am the last person you want to be taking that kind of advice from. I am just telling you guys what I did to put myself in the situation I am right now. So I wrote a few notes down. This video is honestly going to be extremely off the dome, so don't expect this extremely professional scripted video. That's not how I do it. It's just me talking to a camera and you guys hopefully watching. Basically, all my life, I've always struggled in school. I'm not one to say like, oh, I'm self-diagnosed, but I honestly, if I were to go get tested at like a doctor or something, I probably do have some sort of attention disorder or something. Like, I have a really hard time focusing sometimes. Maybe you guys will be able to notice if you guys watch my videos sometimes. I barely graduated high school. I had to recover a lot of credits in like the last few months of high school. Barely got through that. I think I graduated with like a 2.0 GPA, which is barely scraping bare minimum. I was honestly surprised I graduated myself. School just honestly was never for me. Even back in freshman year, I never wanted to go to college. It wasn't even a thought. I knew I was gonna do something besides college. I didn't want to work a 9 to 5. 9 to 5s are great. They're just not for everybody. Some people need that consistent flow of income in their life. So 9 to 5 is cool. That's awesome. But for me personally, not what I want to do. Back in high school, I knew college wasn't for me. I didn't know what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to do YouTube. So I was uploading videos back then. You guys can't see those videos anymore because I privated them all. But from freshman year all the way to senior year, I was grinding out videos at least once a week. I probably posted 100 something videos. One video really went viral. It had 3 million views and I thought that was it. This is it, I'm set. And then I got starstruck. I didn't post again for 6 months after that and it killed my channel. I was extremely discouraged. I was only averaging 100 to probably 500 views a video. It was extremely discouraging because I would really work on these videos. I would put days and I would honestly put weeks into videos sometimes, writing scripts, setting up cameras and stuff like that, getting props and whatnot. And yeah, just overall, I don't know, something in me, I stopped. And I honestly thought I was never gonna pick up YouTube again. I ended up going to college for a year or something like that. I was extremely lost. I didn't want to be there. I honestly didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I was going for business administration. Oh yeah, also keep in mind, I was always reselling, but nowhere close to the capacity I'm doing it now. It would always just be small little things here and there, maybe $50 a week, $100 there, $20 there, you know what I mean? It's not consistent at all. But then college picked up and I failed calculus twice. And I was like, dude, I can't do this. Word started picking up around about this huge virus coming from China, and slowly but surely school started to close down and then lockdown started taking place. And I was like, dude, what do I do with all this free time? And I had a few shoes lying around and that's when TikTok came into play. If you guys don't know what TikTok is, dude, you're probably sleeping under a rock. I honestly really don't need to explain it. But I posted my first TikTok, I believe back in February, early February of 2020 is when my first TikTok went live. And then I think probably for a consistent 6 months, I would be posting 3 to 4 TikToks every single day. just trying to provide value to people, trying to grow a brand. I would make videos on how to legit check your shoes, what kind of shoes I was picking up, how much money I was making off those shoes, how to clean your shoes, just tips and stuff to help people out. And then with that came Instagram followers. For when I started Instagram, I believe the page had 6,000 to 7,000 because I was posting sneaker news before that. And it was also under the profile name Sneaker Souffle, which is my business. I was posting on TikTok 3 to 4 times a day consistently, and I would bring in people from TikTok over to Instagram. That was like my main goal, because if you don't have followers on Instagram to buy your shoes, you know, no one's gonna buy them. I mean, obviously you can sell them other places, but the goal I had was to build a brand. I had a huge demand for shoes that I couldn't supply. Back then, I was dead broke. I had maybe $500. I mean, it does sound like a lot, but when you're trying to run a business, $500 is almost nearly nothing. I see like a couple months into TikTok, I got rear-ended in a parking lot. It was nothing major, but it was enough to collect a little small insurance check for $800, and that kind of boosted me up a lot. I mean, compared to what I had $500 and I got $800. That's more than doubling what I had. And I was able to buy more shoes, and I was extremely frugal. I would not spend money on anything. I wouldn't buy clothes for myself. I would never keep a shoe. Even now, I barely ever keep my shoes. I'd say probably once every 3 months, I'll keep a shoe for myself. And I don't even keep it really. I'll sell it maybe like a couple months down the line after wearing it. But that's besides the point. Honestly, ever since then, I've just been reinvesting my profits. And that's honestly one of the biggest things for you people watching the video right now. Always reinvest your profits, and don't take money out of the business unless you really have to. Honestly, if it comes out to you really having to need that money out of your business, I would honestly suggest maybe driving for DoorDash, or maybe pick up a small part-time job, or, you know, mowing lawns or something like that, just to bring you a little bit more of like side money so you can pay your bills a little bit easier and not take money from your business, and you know what I mean, kind of hurt the business side of things. And only up until a few months ago is when I started really seeing some significant amount of money start to roll in. Then I started YouTube again. I had a dead channel of 10,000 subscribers. I don't know if any of you guys people are watching this or watching me back then before, when I used to make skit videos and stuff like that. If you are, dude, thank you so much. You've seen everything I've gone through. You've seen me change a lot as a person. So shout out to you guys if you guys are watching from back then. So now I've gotten to the point where I can start to pay my bills. I can afford to feed myself, pay for my car, pay for the trips I go on and stuff like that. And yeah, dude, it's a blessing, but it does not come easily, you know? Like anything you want to do, if everything was easy, everybody would be doing it. You know what I mean? So you're gonna have your ups days, you're gonna have your down days. Honestly, sometimes I wake up, I don't feel like selling shoes, you know? But it's just like a mental battle. You gotta get through it, push on, and eventually you rekindle that fire, the love for shoes. I mean, at least for me. It's a blessing to be able to sell shoes for a living and also have YouTube as my job. But don't think we're even close to being done, bro. This is honestly just the smallest little dot on the spectrum of where I want it to be. Just for future reference, some of the things I want to do. So I want to be able to open up a store. I'm not in a rush. I want to be able to get to the point where I can be able to open up a store and just have employees that run the store, have friends work for me that I've been friends with for years now. Like you see Boss Man, I want to be able to, you know, make sure all the homies are good. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be for a while, but I'm gonna put the work in just to make sure everybody's straight, everybody's good. You know, if someone wants to start a business, I can be able to help them out. There's just so much I wanna do. I wanna do so much more than sneakers. I wanna be able to direct a movie. I want it to be able to grow out Sneaker Souffle as a brand. When you say Sneaker Souffle, you'd be like, oh yeah, I know that place. I want to be able to grow out my clothing brand. I haven't been able to give it much the time it needs, but hopefully in the coming months, I'll be able to work on it more. Dude, yeah, there's so much I wanna do. Honestly, can you guys see like how unstructured this video is? Hopefully it's not too hard for you guys to watch. I just wanted to get here and share my story because I feel like a lot of you guys don't really know where I'm coming from. My parents are both immigrants from other countries. My mom's from Argentina, my dad's from Cuba. They were both born in those countries. So my parents weren't born here. I was born here. I'm a first generation. When you're starting, dude, people they're gonna try to shit on you, you know, for lack of a better word. They're not gonna see the vision that you have. So that's your job. You gotta prove them all wrong. I'm sorry if this sounds corny, but you know, you just gotta prove them wrong. I see a lot of people in my DMs always asking like, hey, how do you start reselling? Or do you have some tips to grow your business? You know, just stuff like that. I feel like I give you guys a decent amount of tips in these videos. I can only give you guys so much. There's a point where you just gotta start and you have to learn for yourself. You know what I mean? That's how I started. I really when I got into this, I had no idea how to run a business. I still really don't. I'm just starting. Like taxes and all that, I'm still just learning about all this stuff. So I feel like a huge part of it is just getting out there and starting and learning as you go. I feel like that's probably the most important thing, is literally just saying you're gonna start, be consistent with it, reinvest those profits, and don't be afraid to put yourself out there, bro. If you're afraid to just show your face on camera because you're scared of what people think, who cares, bro? Literally, you're living your life. I can assure you, no one cares about you. I'm not like that, like no one cares about you, but sure, they might talk shit like, oh, look, this guy has a YouTube channel, he makes TikToks, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like, bro, who cares? That is just the smallest little speck. It should not affect you. Sometimes it does. Yeah, it affects all of us. But in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter. Yeah, for those people that are scared to start their business, whatever it is, bro, whether you want to sell eyelashes, soap, shoes, clothing brand, maybe you want to direct music videos. Dude, whatever you do, it's always going to come with hating no matter what you do. Because people hate to see people do something that they want and someone else is successful in. They hate to see it. You got to build a little bit of tough skin if you want to be able to do this kind of thing. Hopefully this video helped you guys. If it didn't, I'm sorry. I just wanted to get on here, talk a little bit about myself. If you guys have any questions at all, feel free to DM me on Instagram. They'll be up on the screen right now. Hopefully you guys know a little bit more about me now. Sorry if this video was all over the place, but I feel like I just had to make it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Maybe I'll make a part 2 if you guys have questions down below. Feel free to ask them. I'll answer them in a part 2. I'll see you guys in the next video, and hopefully you have a great rest of your day. Till next time, guys. Peace.
Out the gate like Messiah, run around my head in barbed wire.